Hello book lovers, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today I'm bringing something juicy to your screen. We are reviewing the book Small Business Big Money by Akin Alabi. If you're a small business owner or you are thinking of starting one, this book is a must read for you. Why should you read this book? Because it talks about the Nigerian business culture, how to thrive as a small business owner, how to even improve everything about the book. I will be reviewing it, both my thoughts, my reflection, the author's writing style, everything, all in this video. I know you wouldn't want to miss out. Also, share this video to your friends who are entrepreneurs and looking to scale their businesses. I will be going right now into the review. Hope you have subscribed and also like this video. And again, my name is Xandraly and I'm the founder of Xandraly. What do we do at Xandraly? At Xandraly, we are a community of book lovers. We help book lovers read more and also gain more from the book they have read. Also encourage reading habits in general. So if this sounds great to you, why not join us and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also join our community with the link in the description of this video. Let's jump right in. Brief summary about the book. Akin Alabi's Small Business Big Money is a book about small business entrepreneurs, how to grow your small business from making little money to building into a standard, how you can grow your small business, especially in cultures in Nigeria and Africa, because there are a lot of business books but very little talk more about how to grow them in our culture. So this book just hits the nail on the head. How to grow your business in Nigeria. You get to gain insights and strategies on how to grow them. So what was the insight about this book? First of all, it talked about why you should have a strong why. Before you start a business, have a strong why. People start business for different reasons, but you should start your business with a strong why. Why are you starting this business? Because when you have that strong why and motivation for starting your business, you would want to stick to the end. Because trust me, business is very hard. Growing a business is very hard. So you have to choose your fight and know that you stick to it to the end. Have a strong why. Why do you want to start a small business? It's not something you just see as a hobby, but having a strong why will help you persevere. And according to research in this book, 9 out of 10 businesses fail. So if you have 100 businesses in Nigeria that just start up, 90% have high chances of failing and 10% succeed. So we see that this statistic is very scary. People start up business every day. Why should you start? So before you start, you should think very deep into why you are starting this business and ensure that you follow through. Why are you starting this business? Have a strong why, and that will keep you going even when things are not going to be is for you to sell what people need. Yes, sell what people need, not what they want. We know that people claim that they need so many things. Second point on this book is for you to research your audience and have a strong solution for your starving crowd. Research your audience and have a strong solution for your starving crowd. What does that mean? It means that for you to have an edge in your business, you should first of all research on problems people are facing. What are they facing and what are they willing to pay for? And then go ahead to create solution around that problem. It calls this type of people the starving crowd. Even if it's just 10% solution you give them, they are willing to buy because this is problem they have. They cannot get the solution elsewhere, and you're the one that can provide it. This just gives you that edge. So before you start out a business, maybe you are starting out in a completely saturated industry, look for people that have specific problems. Maybe you are in skincare and you decide that there are not so much skincare for people that are black in color. So you can maybe focus on that and make that your niche, because there are so many people using skincare that doesn't work on their skin, and that's cause problem for them. So you should focus on skincare that work for your skin. So you should focus on finding solution for your staffing crowd. What solution would would they need? Okay, this industry that I am, okay, which people are being marginalized, which people don't really have solution for that problem they have, and you create a solution around them. That alone gives you an edge. So for you to beat maybe 90% of competition, you should find a way to serve your starving crowd, find a way to solve problems that are already not being solved and that people are willing to pay for. The third lesson from this book is for you to sell what people want, not what people need. Yes, this point is very crucial because most people claim they need something, but actually they don't really need those things. They want it. We are all emotional buyers. Yes, we are all emotional buyers. We tend to buy something, they will now rationalize, I'll need this thing later, whereas you don't really need them. So instead of you focusing on what people need, people say, oh, when people need clothes, people must eat. It's a lie. Some people want to just go to that fancy restaurant just because the place is fine. It's not really because they are hungry. So feed into people's ego. Look for what they want. People want to feel among, so you should also strive to give them what they want in any business you are venturing into. The next big lesson from this book is for you to advertise for maximum profitability. Yes, as small business owners, you know that our funds are very limited because we are not those big corporations that have funds coming left, right, center and everything. So you don't have to waste your money on ads. You should, according to the book, according to the author, he said you should aim for ads that are direct response advertising. Example, especially Facebook ad, where you can reach out to your audience, they can message you directly and take action immediately. Look for ways to ensure that your ad converts immediately, because the more you put money into ad, you should be calculating that, oh, this 10,000 I'm putting into this ad, you should give me at least 20,000 naira. That is how you should work as a small business owner, because you don't have so much funds. So you should use your funds wisely. Advertise for maximum profitability. Another great lesson from this book is for you to get people to talk about your business. Yes, it's good to advertise, but the strongest form of advertising is when people now start talking about your business on your behalf. Because maybe if you are talking about your business, oh, this is what my product does, people might not really buy into it. But if it's someone elsewhere that used your product and saw that it works for them, come out and talk about your product. People genuinely buy into that idea. People genuinely buy into what that person has said and trust your product even without you saying anything. So how do you get more people to talk about your business? First of all, you should have a super customer service. People want to be heard, usually your customers, when they are not satisfied. What systems have you put in place to hear their complaints and also help them solve their problem? Having good customer service really sets you apart. Another thing is for you to have a great product. You can't just create a mediocre product or a service and expect people to talk about you when you do not give them the best service. Ensure that you make your product or your service standard. You make it very top notch, so that anybody that uses it, they want to come back and they also want to refer their family and friends. Another great lesson from this book is for you to price for maximum profitability. Yes, how do you price your product? And according to this book, a cheap product doesn't necessarily mean that it's better or is the best. People really want value for their money. So when you are pricing your product and services, ensure that it's giving them value for their money. Don't just reduce your product because, oh, your competitor is higher. Oh, okay, to make myself stand out, I have to reduce the price of my product. You shouldn't do that. Instead, you should aim to give your customer value for their money. If you place a service for 100,000 naira, make sure that when they come, they get the value of that 100,000 naira that they have spent, so that even if they leave and they see someone else's price, they still want to come back, because what they are getting there is not the value of what they are getting from your side. So you should aim to make your products more profitable and price for maximum profitability. This is a very important lesson for small business owner. Learn to keep and reinvest your money back into your business. Yes, you know, for small business owners, you see your business as small and you feel that anything that comes out of that business is for me. But for the business to grow more, you have to reinvest into your business. You cannot just take out all your profit and expect your business to keep growing. No. But if you reinvest back your profit back into your business, you see how it will keep improving, and also introduce better services and products to your customers. Another point from the book is for you to strive to be number one in your industry. One of the top 5 businesses they will mention, because this will give you more market share. People get to know your business more and they easily remember your business. So how do you strive to be number one? First of all, you get into the business early. And if even if you don't get into the business early, you should strive to innovate, find ways to make your business unique from different other people in your industry. This will give you that credibility. Invest in advertisement, invest in word of mouth, calling experts to talk about your product and use them to advertise. Strive to be number one. Everything you are doing, ensure that it's top notch. Ensure that you're giving out the best for your business, so that customers that leave your business to another business, you find it hard to get what you're getting from your business in another place. So you should strive to make yourself unique and make yourself number one in the business. Another great advice he gave is that you should give 100% focus, give more focus to your business, and ensure to make out all the opportunities before you jump into another business. Yes, building a business is hard, and maybe you see that you're less succeeding in your new business. Instead of you jumping out immediately, why not find opportunities still within that your industry, still within that your business, and milk it out? Because there is money abundant everywhere. How are you able to maximize that opportunity? So since you already have that credibility in your industry, why not look for other little opportunities that are still coming up and then invest into it instead of stretching yourself too thin? Say you are into skincare and maybe your focus is skin with people with consent, skincare for people with skin content. Okay, maybe now you have gained more authority in that space and you want to maybe scale up. You can start incorporating maybe spa services into your business. Okay, give advice, consultation, just find ways to earn more still within your industry before you leave it and jump out into a totally new industry, thinking maybe they are making money there. But you know that it's not as easy as you think. When you step into a new industry, you would see that it's not easy. So it's better you focus on your own industry, your own business, and find ways to maximize all the opportunities there than stretching yourself too thin. But start now, even if you have to start small. Your business money is not your own money. Put back the money that your business makes back into your business. Leverage the internet and go online, talk about your business. People are on the internet every day. Use that avenue to market your business. Number 5, never close your business to the customers. Yes, we tend to do that a lot, especially in Nigeria. People tend to close up their business probably on Sunday. They don't open business, and that makes them lose customers. You should find a way around it. Make your business more accessible to customers. Even if you don't open fully, you can still do based on appointment. What do I think about this book? This book is a solid 9/10. Yes, the author really delved deep into how to build a business in cultures like Nigeria and Africa, how you can go about it. Just with the lessons from this book, you have gained insight on how to grow a business. I rate this book 9/10 because it's a neat book. And would you read it? If you have read this book, what would you rate the book? Which other book I would like us to review on this channel? Please drop your comments in the comment section, and we will see you in our next video.